We're here today with the chickens. I did a video, I think it's just last week. It was about the chicken feed. A lot of people are having trouble with their laying hens not laying eggs or slowing down on laying eggs. And so you can see in the background I have just a little update of what's going on with our chickens because they had slowed down with laying eggs. Actually, our new ones weren't even laying. So I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on what we're trying, what we're doing, and things we might test even. Okay, so here's the local feed that we are trying for our chickens. I asked them the ingredients in it. It's 16% protein layer feed. And so what is in it is corn, soybean meal, fermented feed, oyster shell. So they use fermented grains from beer mills and stuff like that. So that is what is in this chicken feed. I have called other feed places. We found one that's cheaper, that's more local to us, that's in our little town that we live in. However, the ingredients in theirs, it's a 14% feed. It is corn, soybean, and oats. They don't have fermented feed, they don't have oyster shells. We might try that feed just because it's cheaper and see how it goes. But what I'm thinking and what we're seeing that's going on is soybean is a huge filler that they're using for this feed. They're just putting soybean inside of the feed as a filler, and it's not giving the chickens the nutrients they need. So we have seen an uptake in our eggs, and hopefully we'll continue to see that. But like I said, we'll probably try this new feed out. We're probably going to wait a month and see how they do on this though, at least, before we try another one and just see how it goes. For anybody that's interested in following along. And in the end of this video, I will just add a little bit of a sneak peek of our herbs and our garden plants, our seedlings that I started inside, and I'll show you guys how those are all going. He's over there playing with the chicken's food, stealing it from the hens. That hen really likes him.
No, it likes it because it's got bread.
No, actually she's been following him the whole time.
Sure.
This rooster doesn't like me. He's trying to corral me. Oh, good heavens. Anyway, I'll add those seedlings. So here's a little update video on our seedlings. I did pre-sprout them. Whoa, Atticus. Let's have it clean. I did pre-sprout our seedlings. I just did that on paper towels, and then I sprayed them down with water, dropped the seedlings on a paper towel. I can actually show you that in a second if you want to see how I did it. Otherwise, I have all of mine labeled. I engraved them. I used a wood engraver so that it could melt on, because if you use a Sharpie on those plastic tags, the Sharpie tends to just wear off. So I have all my sprouts. You can see they're all pretty well shooting up. Visible, almost all of them are. And I've got a lot of them. I have, here, let me stand back here. I got 2 shelves right now that are totally full. I have another shelf over here that's filling up. I've still got seeds sprouting. I got all of my herbs sprouted. I've done tomatoes, I've done peppers. I'm trying to sprout just about everything. So you can see some of them here haven't quite sprouted up because these are new ones. And I also do have another shelf to build on that wall. So that's how the seedlings are going right now. I've got them all marked, engraved on, and they're all sprouting up. Okay, so this is the way that I'm sprouting them. So I have paper towels. I folded out paper towels. I labeled and I just did little squares, so that's Sharpie. Just used a Sharpie, made little squares, labeled them, you know, A1, A2, A3, and then I have a notebook that says what each one of those are. So I found this to actually be a great method. I really enjoy it. You can see I have some in there that are ready to be planted. I got some there. So this is some herbs that I just tried sprouting out. Anyway, that is how I'm doing it. If you guys have any more questions on that, the method of it, or how I do it, just let me know. Otherwise, I hope that helps.